Hey, what's up everybody? This is Toastberg501 and today I want to go over a new update for Marvel's Avengers. Now this isn't an actual patch for the game, but a statement going over some of the new content we should be getting coming soon. From the statement, we should hopefully be getting new content within a couple weeks, more additional content on top of that within the month, which is sorely needed. And this was a statement given to Kotaku, and this was brought on by a lot of people just being unhappy with the state of the game, more specifically the lack of content and the Endgame on different forums on Reddit. And even on Steam, the game got under 1,000 concurrent players on the Steam charts, which isn't that good, even though PC version of the game is pretty much always going to be the less popular version of a lot of games like this. Consoles are going to have a lot more players still, but that does not bode well for the game. The statement is, to our players, every day we fight to make the best game possible for our community. We have a great community management team at Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix who funnel all your concerns, suggestions, and feedback to the development team daily. We are listening. We are making fixes, improvements, and additions as fast as we safely can to make Marvel's Avengers the game we all aspire to be. As such, we have a number of new content pieces coming in the weeks ahead, including a totally new war zone mission type called Tachyon Rifts, a new outpost that's a jumping off point for new story missions in the future, AIM's cloning lab, which require a coordinated high-level group of 4 players to beat with new top-end loot rewards for finishing it. And in each of these updates, we do tuning and bug fixing to enhance the overall experience. In addition, we're announcing 2 new heroes coming in the near future, Kate Bishop in Operation Taking Aim, and after the double feature operation starring Clint Barton, this is the 2 Hawkeyes we mentioned in the last war table. Operations pick up right from where the main Reassemble campaign ended in the core game. The new overall world story forward with new mysteries and villains, as well as new multiplayer content. Lastly, we will continue to add new content to the game in the upcoming months as we address issues and overall game balance, including loot distribution and quality of life features everyone is clamoring for to improve our day-to-day experience, from accessibility to co-op communication tools to balance the economy. We're confident that we'll see PS or PC players, as well as those Xbox and PlayStation 4 players, return to the game as we are adding exciting new late game content and demonstrate that we can continue to focus on improving the game. We'll have more information and details about the very near future content drops and a blog schedule next week, and we will have new community communications initiatives coming soon to even more directly share fun and useful information with you. Thank you for coming with us on this journey and truly realize the best of what a Marvel's Avengers can become. All the content that we've shown before the game actually came out should be hopefully coming this month, which is 2 new characters, both the Hawkeyes, the Tachyon Rifts, which it sounds like they're not going to be just events here, because before they were talked about as events. I'm assuming hopefully these will just be new additions to the game. The cloning lab, which was actually played by some people in the live game already because it was accidentally in the game and it seemed to actually be completed. Pretty much all the other stuff we went over here. The new station, which is pretty much just a new outpost. It's pretty critical that they add legitimately all of this content with a lot of big patches this month, because if you guys don't know, next month we legitimately have some of the biggest games that are going to release this year and pretty much this decade. We have Cyberpunk, you have just tons of new games, even just with Cyberpunk being a RPG that could be very similar or take a lot of the similar players from this game. Marvel's Avengers has to really add a lot this month to completely not lose pretty much, I would say, 80 to 90% of its player base for at minimum a month, because everyone's going to be playing Cyberpunk. It's just really not looking for good for the game right now. For the most part, the game, in my opinion, does have some decent replayability for it actually gearing up your character and making builds, but there's nothing to use those builds on. The game is just ultra buggy for most people without having a lot new content coming very quickly. The game's surely to pretty much die. I don't think it's at the level of like Anthem or something like that, but it's definitely not looking good. That's pretty much all I wanted to go over today. Subscribe if you want to see more Marvel's Avengers videos. Leave a like if you liked the video. If you comment down below what you guys think about this update, and thanks for watching.